And we finally made it, everybody. Welcome to GT Champions. I'm your host, Chris Ball. I sound a little bit different because I have been sick with the flu for about 6 days. So just bear with me while we get through this. So here we are. Once again, round 2 now for the Digit 20K subscriber event. Thanks for everybody coming to watch. I'm going to be doing a lot of this stuff through the course of this, so I am going to apologize in advance. But here we are in round 2. Super big shout out to Digit. Again, congratulations. Already over 21,000 subscribers, I think now, and growing, so he's doing awesome. I did actually have an interview with him we did last week, but I have been either asleep or just crashed to be able to try to put that on the GTC News broadcast. So we'll get there. Don't you worry about a thing. So here we are, round 2 in the Group 2 cars at Spa. They are on the medium and hard tire required. And it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have about 12 drivers on track to participate. Actually, is it 12? Yeah, it'll be 12 today. We called up some of the Darth Ball. That's funny. We have called up some of the reserve drivers from D2. So let's go ahead and let's get out onto the track. Let's see if anybody's out there. Let me give everybody a note that we're gonna start quali here. Hang on one second. So, unlike last round, we have an update to the game, and we can now actually do the qualifier through the game instead of doing the practice and trying to do a formation lap and all of that. Now we just get to do our stuff. So, I'm just going to make sure that I have all of my stuff is working. We got a bunch of drivers that are on track, so we should be able to see plenty of action today. So let me know if any audio adjustments need to be made. You know, we rely on our viewers to help us make this the best that it can be. So last week, really quick, last week we had our these were our standings after the first round. So Collado, Baracus, and Romsky are at the top. Baracus is not here, so it's going to be very interesting to see how the drivers stack up today. We do have one driver with a penalty from last race, so they will be starting at the rear of the field, so we won't see them on the track qualifying. But let's do this. Let me tell them, here we go. This is going to be a fun race. This is a fun car on this track. So everybody is, let me just double check, everybody is in. So here we go. So we're going to start this qualifier. They get 10 minutes. And the they have 10 minutes to get all the laps that they can get going. So let's see what happens here. We'll see who comes out first. We are not on the 24-hour layout. We are on the regular one. So we will be doing a grid start from the normal grid position, which is going to be interesting to say the least, because the oh, there we go. Oh, don't you love the pit glitch? Don't you just love it? Let's go, guys. They'll figure it out. I don't know who this Marson person is, but they are not supposed to be here, so I am sorry, my friend, but you can't be here. Let's see, is anybody able to get on track? There we go. We see some cars. We see some cars. Finally see some cars. Okay, so let's see who's all the way up the front. There we go. So it looks like Brackus is first one out. He's missing his number, but actually looks like, there we go. So Teasbap is leading the crew. So we got to let them get through a couple sectors, get everything sorted out. So this track is so much fun in just about any car you drive. The Group 2 cars with all that extra downforce But pardon me, with all that extra downforce, really, it really gives you, to me, it really gives me a false sense of security on what this car can do, and I think it's because it doesn't feel an awful lot faster than like a Group 3 car. It just has more downforce. But you know, I'm probably wrong because I'm wrong lots of times. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, definitely let's talk in here. You have any questions? You know, let me know. There is. Pardon me. I gotta find that mute button a little faster, don't I? Hang on. All right, so drivers are out on the track getting their first laps together. Let's make sure everybody's gotten out here. Yep, and this will be the driver, Mads, that will sit in the pits and is not going to be running a qualifier lap. That way he can start at the rear of the grid. That was the grid place penalty. So now we'll just see. Let's see. TSBAP up front. No times set. There is only... let's see, we're 2 minutes 25 seconds into qualifier. They have 10 minutes. So if they can cross the line before the 10-minute mark, they'll get another shot at this. So they've got plenty of time to get some good hot laps in. Now, the drivers are required to run the hard and medium tire during this 25-minute endurance sprint. So there will be at least one pit stop they have to make. You'll notice that plenty of them are on the soft tire right now. Actually, you don't notice that, but they're running on the soft tire for the qualifier. And pardon me, but they don't want to use it in the race because that'll add an extra pit stop. So they're going to use the soft tires and just hopefully they don't mess up. And I like that livery. Hopefully they don't mess up and put the soft tires on during a pit stop because that will be unfortunate. And there is DF Viper, Colado. Oh, Brackus is here. He made it. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So Colado, Brackus, and Romsky. Where's Romsky? I know he's on the track. There he is. Those are your three leaders currently in points. So Colado, this is actually your points leader for the series thus far, is Colado. This is your P2, and that is your P3. So looks like TSBAP's coming down the final couple corners into the bus stop. He will set the first lap. We'll see if Viper is faster or slower. Those soft tires wearing out real quick. So let's see what happens. Looks like I think TSBAP was going to lose this. He's not going to have the pole right for very long, I don't think. Oh, he does by only 7/10. Let's see. And TSBAP goes into the pits. He set his lap. A whole bunch of people are going into the pits. Awesome. So they're not gonna pit. That's cheeky, and I love it. There's no rule against it. So they're going in. They're going into the pits and getting another fresh set of tires. Still they're getting a full tank of fuel, so they're not getting an advantage there. Interesting. Okay, so once TSBAP's time was, I'm not sure what he's doing right now. I think he just got himself sorted out. All right, so Boko currently top of the leaderboard by 6/10. Romsky in third. TSBAP is in second. I think maybe he's just got to get across a timing line. Let's see when he comes across up here what that does for him. It does look like he's 6/10 back. We'll find out here in just a second. Right about now. Yeah, okay, so he has not... Oh, he's on his outlap. All right. So Boko now is leading the charge, sitting on the pole. That's worth a bonus point. So a bonus point for the pole and a bonus point for the fastest lap. So that should be pretty good. TSBAP is in P2, Romsky in P3, Rusty Maggots in P4, coming in as a reserve from Division 2. And he will actually probably stay in this division the rest of the season for the remainder of the races, because we did have a couple drivers that had to drop out because they're having connection problems, and Yeah, so Viper in 5th. Colado's all the way down into 6th by a second and a half. So he's got some work to do, as Desi would say. You got some work to do. There is Joey Cannoli in 7th. I think that's the only Lexus on the track. Colado and Boko kind of getting things a little bit close there. There's the truth. There's the truth. Truth. Oh, I can't be doing that. I'm going to lose my voice before the race even starts. All right. 6.5 minutes in. Setting a whole bunch of new fast lap times. There's Knudsen. M. Van City. He's also coming up from a reserve spot. Let's see. So Boko. Oh, okay. So Boko pitting, half a tank of fuel now, and a brand new set of softs. So that's going to give him quite an advantage. All right. See, there's Teasbap currently in 2nd. Romsky is in 3rd. I don't have anybody heading to the line. HBD right here. M. Van City comes across the line and does not improve his time. So he that was his first lap. So he's a little bit back, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's see. Who is the next across the line? Quick Finger Chris. Rusty Maggots out on track. He's on his out lap, so he won't be setting a time. Who's the next person? Oop, there it is. So Obi-Wan Cannoli, or Joey Cannoli from RWB. He'll be the next to cross the line to set a lap time. So he's in 8th position. Let's see if he can improve on that. We've got just about 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. So Joey Cannoli will come through and then be on his last lap. All of these drivers are going to be on their final laps because there won't be enough time for them to finish it, I don't think. Or not. This is not their final lap. The next one will be their final lap. So, all right, Joey Cannoli heading down to the bus stop. That other car on the bus stop is on their out lap. But let's see if Joey Cannoli can improve from 8th position. On the gas, let's go, let's go. From 8th to... he does not improve his spot. So he will stay in 8th position. And let's see, Viper is in 3rd still. So the top 3 still the same. Romsky comes across the line. Does not improve any better. Rusty is back there. Who just came across the line? Alright. Sometimes it's hard to keep track. And my brain is only running at like 75%. So... hey, I've never claimed to be a professional broadcaster, people, so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, right? All right, so Boko still up by nearly half a second, just over half a second from the rest of the drivers. M. Van City set a new record, so he is still outside of the top 8, but he did set a new fastest lap for himself. Let's see, Teasbap is out. He's going to come across the line now. Where is he? Up or down right now? Oh, he is purple by a 10th now in the first sector. So we'll keep an eye on that. He is definitely running as fast as the time that Boko put. I don't know if Boko is ahead on his lap time. So this might come down to the very last lap. Yep, final lap for everybody. The timer is up and it's over. So now we wait and see. Rusty Maggots is really close, only a 10th behind Romsky. So, and he'll be the first one to come across the line here to finish up this qualifying session for himself. So let's see if he goes and improves anything from 5th on down. He did look like he pit once to get some stuff done to the car. So from 5th to no improvement. So he does not move up anywhere. Let's see. We've got a few people coming across. Colado's coming across. Does he move up from 6th? He does not. Baracus comes across. Was in 7th. Now is still in 7th. Here comes Romsky. Is Romsky going to improve? He does not. And here comes Boko. He does not improve. Now, this is the one we're looking at. Does he get improved? Oh, he only gains a 10th on Boko during that lap. So, all right, looks like we only have one person left. Nope, it looks like everyone is through. Yep, so we're just waiting for the session to end for us. Okay, that was fun. I love having the qualifiers back. It makes my job so much easier. Anyway, how's everybody doing out there? There's our pole sitter. That's gonna be Boko. Yeah, I see some people out there rooting on their teammate. So Boko's gonna be on pole with Teasbap right beside him. So Boko should have the he should be starting on the outside, but a car length ahead of Teasbap. Viper will be in third, right behind Boko, and Romsky will be right behind Teasbap. So that's your front row. Is somebody out there still qualifying? Oh, yeah, somebody didn't finish their... Oh, there we go. All right. It just takes time, people. It just takes time. Okay, let me give everybody... I need to give everybody a 2 minute because they need to be able to set their cars. Or not 2 minutes, 1 minute. So hang on 1 second. All right, so we're going to give everybody a chance to get their tires sorted out, make sure they've got all the right stuff in there. Yeah, Boko is pretty fast. So some of these drivers are going to have the work cut out for them. So Boko, Boko finished in 11th position in the last race. So he can only do better than the last race. So Collado, Baracus, and Romsky were your top three getters. Getters? See? Maybe I shouldn't be doing a broadcast today. They were the top three on the podium after last race. Madsta in fourth, Mario in fifth, who is not here, Joey Cannoli in sixth, The Truth in seventh. In fact, here I can bring it up so you can see, because basically that was the race, right? So this was our finishing order for the last race because, you know, they were the only one that earned the points. So hopefully we'll see how this goes. I'm excited. All right, let's see. Has it been a minute? I don't know if it's been a minute. Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody keeps hey. You know what? I look at this. This is a game, right? And as such, it's going to have its problems. So it is what it is. All right, let's get this thing started. I can just do here we go. All right, so I want to make sure everybody's loaded in. Oh, Quick showed up. Oh, and he can't join because I've already done the qualifier, so he misses out on this round. But here we go, folks. Oh, I'm so excited. 25 minutes of racing. Now, stick around because when we're done with this broadcast, which will be in 25 minutes, we will be shutting off the broadcast and starting another one, and I will be live broadcasting Division 2 as well. So that'll be fun for them to be able to have that. False starts are on, so they got to feet on the brakes. Waiting for the lights. Come on. Come on. Don't make us wait. There we go. And there they go. Oh, crap. Of course. Okay, go. Okay, there we go. Oh, Teasbap goes off the track. It's a little wide, but so far everything looks good. So Boko out front. Romsky and Viper kind of right there. And looking inside, is that Joey Cannoli that looks inside? He does. He makes the overtake going up into a Rouge. Or Radion, whichever it's called. I always forget, guys. I always forget. Oh, that's a lot of bumping going on back there. Joey Cannoli going inside. Teasbap not defending. And does Joey Cannoli get him here? Well, Teasbap's got the inside to the next corner, but Joey's got the inside to the next corner and makes it work. And up into 5th goes Joey Cannoli. All right, so Boko, look at that, already 2.5 seconds clear. Rusty Maggots, the reserve from D2 in P2, just gets a great start, and all the way up into P2 he goes. And look at that whole train of cars. Boko all by himself, and then this whole train of cars coming down. Joey Cannoli looking inside again for another move on Viper and moves up into 4th. I thought I saw some cars bumping around in there. So Joey Cannoli, though, Teasbap on the outside, looking around. Ooh, little touchy. Let's get some views from some of these cars and see what we can see. Try to get some better angles. So Obi-Wan all the way up to 4th. Teasbap right behind him. Viper has dropped all the way down to 6th from the start. Oh, Joey Cannoli gets really loose, and he's going to lose a couple of spots there, if not more. So there goes Brackus. Might even get around him. Does he have the run? Looks like it. Let's see what happens here. We'll catch up to the front in a minute. Romsky and Rusty Maggot still having a battle up there. And, okay, so Joey holds on to his spot for now. Oh, look at that. Knudsen gets a good run coming out of the final chicane. Go, camera, change. There we go. But Viper defends it well. Oh, Joey Cannoli has his nose in there, trying to get his spots back, but Knudsen up into 6th position. So really quick, let's check up front here. So Boko's doing okay. Rusty Maggots about 3/10 behind him is Romsky. That was your position 3 winner last race. And there is Teasbap right behind him. So they're kind of spaced out there. But look at this. Look at this. It's a sandwich. It's a, well, since Joey Cannoli is a dessert, I don't know what I would call that. But all 3 of those cars right there in one little spot. That's not enough room, people. Viper makes his way up into 5th. And there's Brackus and defending from Knudsen. Joey Cannoli falls all the way back to 10th. M. Van City makes his way through, one of the reserve drivers. Yep, there he goes. Oh, Collado with a whopping 2-second penalty. I wonder what got him that penalty. But he better leave some room. Leave some room. Ooh, wow! He really got that pass done well inside M Van City there. Nice job. All right, so up top, nothing much has changed except Teasbap is closing in on Romsky now. So now Romsky is not only is he trying to get around Rusty Maggots. Now he's got to worry about Teasbap on his 6th, so we'll see if he can keep that gap. Back here in P5, Viper kind of by himself a bit, just ahead of the slipstream, but not enough to stop it. Brackus though, is probably like, I want to get some of that slipstream, but I can't let Knudsen get by. And into the bus stop they go. Look at all these beautiful cars, just a little train going through. Brackus with a little bit of a wiggle. Does that give Knudsen a run? It does give him a run. And Brackus lets him through. So that little bit of a wiggle was all Knudsen needed to make his way up there. Woo! There's a whole lot of racing going on. All right, real quick. Romsky has gotten around Rusty Maggots. We missed that one, so sorry for that. Romsky up into P2. Rusty now has got Teasbap on him. Romsky's probably very excited to not have to deal with that right now. He's got some clean air in front of him to run his race. Rusty now sitting on the bubble there in the podium places. And I like that livery, though. That's pretty cool. Almost like one of those patterned liveries where, oh, wait, what's this? What's this here? Oh, Teasbap was looking inside. I thought maybe he'd go for it. We'll keep an eye on this. This is for the podium spot. This will be some good points. Knudsen all the way up into 5th. You can see Viper, Brackus, and the Truth has made his way up into the top 10 spots. So we'll see if he can make any of that work to his advantage. Joey Canoli's fallen all the way back to 9th. Now remember, folks, there is a pit stop that they all have to do. Mazda struggling to get through. Now, keep in mind, they all have to run the medium and the hard tire. My assumption is those on the hard tire are going to run until, you know, they have to. There was rumors flying around that you had to run 3 laps. That is not the case. I tried to make sure that that was clear so they knew they did not have to do 3 laps. I think everybody was thinking that they had to do 3 laps because on the final round at Le Mans, Circuit de la Sarthe, Knudsen being under attack from Viper. Let's keep an eye on this right here because now the truth has made his way into the fray. There goes Mazda working his way up the field, getting around M Van City. All right, we got a lot of cars, all nice and close. But yeah, the final race at La Sarthe is 3 different required tire compounds. So it's going to be a 9-lap race, and you're going to do 3 laps on each compound. So it's a little awkward, but it'll work. All right, look at that. Boko, 9 seconds up the road. He is on the medium tire. So is Romsky. Teasbap on the hard tire and is on the podium spots. Or in the podium spots. So the yeah, we're gonna see how this handles for these hard tire runners. Rusty Maggot's also on the hard tires. Knudsen on the medium tire. Brackus is on the hard tire. Hard tire for Viper. Truth. Obi-Wan is on the medium, and Van City is on the hard, and Mads is on the hard, and Collado is on the hard. So, got a lot of hard tire runners. So, Boko is quick anyway, right? So he's gonna, but he's gonna have to switch to the hard tires at some point, and so will Romsky. But Teasbap, he gets to switch to the medium tires. So when he does that, it's going to give him just a little bit more oomph. So we'll see what their tire strategies come out to. So it looks like Poland is running the top 2 spots and a Canadian. So thus far, 1 U.S. driver in the top 8. Yeah. So there goes Rusty. I think isn't that Sweden or Norway? I forget what. I keep thinking it's Norway, but I thought Norway may have blue in it. I don't know. No, Sweden is the plus symbol, I think, isn't it? I don't know, people. I just talk until people kind of listening to me. I just heard did a car spin out somewhere? I guess not. Okay, look at that. Boko all the way up, 10.5 seconds up the road. He's going to be almost at the end of Rouge, whatever that Kemmel Straight, yeah. At end of Kemmel when these guys are coming onto it. So that's how far away he is. All right, let's see. Let's keep an eye on back here because Knudsen and Brackus have kind of split apart a little bit. Knudsen is kind of in the slipstream for Rusty Maggots. Don't know if he has what it takes. Now Knudsen is on the medium tire and Rusty is on the hard tire. So that being said, there should be an opportunity for some overtake there. And then you can see there, Joey Canoli's got the Truth on right there in front, behind him. So there's the Truth on board. Taking a look at Joey Canoli's car there. He is on the hard tire. Joey is on the medium tire. So not sure if Truth is going to make much happen, but he's really close. He's really close. This will be for position. There's Mazda up into 10th. I know Mazda was having some challenges with some lobby lag earlier. It seems to have. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Where's the yellow flag for? I don't see it. Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's Romsky. Romsky's got major damage to the car. It is a light damage race, so it will fix itself, but he's going to lose a ton of spots. I mean, he was what, 3rd position? So he had to hit a wall or something. Come on, fix itself. He's got to wait 30 seconds. It will fix itself. Just hang in there, buddy. There it goes. All right, so back to race trim. Romsky goes. I think we just saw some cars jump into the pits. Yep, Rusty, Maggots, Baracus. All the hard tire runners. Oh, Romsky in the wall. More damage. Oh, he's struggling. He's having a terrible time with this whole last lap. All right, so we got some pit stops happening. Here we go. There's Madsta coming in off the hards. He'll go on to the medium tires. Madsta from Icer. There's Rusty. Viper has not hit his pit box yet. There he goes. Ooh, I like that livery. That looks awesome. Oh, there's the other Lexus. Okay, Brackus is in the default Motul. All right, so 13 seconds up the road is Boko from Teesbap. So there's your current leader, just hauling the mail. Man, this dude is fast. Denmark! Okay. I'm just one of those uncultured swine from the United States that doesn't pay attention to the rest of the world. So, Teesbap in P2, a good 6.5 seconds over Knudsen. Pardon me. Did it just say that the 1 second? I gotta check one thing out. Host ended game, it said. Oh no, truth. Oh, these lobbies sometimes, I'll tell you. Busted engine. His engine exploded in the pits and had to retire from the race. Knudsen is up into 3rd. Joey Cannoli in 4th position. Now these guys, all these guys up front still owe a pit stop. All the way through P6 owe a pit stop. So all that's going to change momentarily. Boko's going to stay out, run those mediums, probably another lap. Teesbap coming in. Knudsen coming in. Obi-Wan Cannoli is coming in. M. Van City is going to come in because he's out of fuel. Romsky, I don't know if he'll come in right now. He probably wants to run those mediums a little bit longer if he can. Yep, he's going to stay out on the track. So let's see. So Teesbap in the pits. Obi-Wan Cannoli from RWB in the pits. That looks like a J-Rod special livery if I've ever seen one. But I like it. M. Van City in his Edge GTR. Knudsen. Ooh, I like that one. That one's pretty. It doesn't have the required stuff on it, but we'll talk to him later. All right, so Rusty's coming across the line. Let's see. Teesbap should come out and beat him. There you go. He's coming out. Rusty is into the final corner. There we go. We see. There we go. Teesbap coming out, and he'll come out ahead. Ooh, it's going to be close. They're going to be chasing each other down the straight. Yep, Rusty's right there in the slipstream. So, nice move for Rusty. Teesbap and Rusty both on the medium tire now. So now it's the driver and what he can get done. So we are 14 minutes in. We have 11 minutes, 45 seconds left, and Teesbap moves up or not. Here we go. And Teesbap's going to grab that inside and stick it in there. So 2 GTR. Oh, look at that. Rusty's trying to keep his nose in there, trying to let Teesbap know he's there. All right. Romsky still owes a pit stop, and here comes Boko. So Boko will pit now because he doesn't have any more gas. So he'll be on to the hard tire. Romsky 41 seconds back. He still owes a pit stop. So Teesbap should come out in P2 when Boko pits because Romsky's going to fall way back after crashing. So Teesbap should assume the 2nd position. Where's Boko? There he is. Boko into the pits. That's a beautiful livery, man. Pitbull Racing Team. Okay, now I know what PRT stands for. So he is in the pits. Romsky will come into the pits in a moment. But, yeah, Teesbap is still way up the track. So Boko's got plenty of time. He had like 10-something seconds, but he's going to be on those hard tires now. So he's still getting fuel. He was dead out of gas. All right, Teasbap in third, fourth, Brackus in fifth, and Mads has made his way all the way up to P6 so far. He'll probably get P5 by the time Romsky comes out of the pit. So Boko coming out of the pits now, and Romsky, there he is, getting his service work done. So Teasbap is going to come around the corner with Rusty in tow, and they will assume Ps 2 and 3. And it looks like Brackus is going to get up to fourth as he just falls down the order. So Madsta now into fifth, Nudes in sixth, Colado and Obi-Wan are 7 and 8. And someone's coming out of the pits now. There he goes. So where does he fall out? Okay, so Viper, yep, Romsky falls back to 11th into the final position on the hard tires. All right, Boko, you got 15-second gap. Teasbap, you're on the better tire. You got 15 seconds to make up in... How much time's left on this race? 8.5 minutes, like 3.5 laps. I'm not sure that that's going to be a thing, but a second place finish will be more than reasonable for sure. Rusty Maggots coming in from a D2, and look at this, sitting in the podium places in the Division 1. So way to go, Rusty. Brackus, who finished second last round, now in fourth with a decent gap to Madsta, but Madsta is on the... Oh yeah, they're both on the medium tire. So Madsta on a tear now. He needs to close that gap. He wants to get those points. He finished fourth last race at Spa, or not Spa, at Monza in the Group 3 cars. Knudsen, ooh, look at this. Look at this little battle. This is juicy right here. Look at this. Look at all these guys. Well, there we go. So Obi-Wan leading a whole trail of these guys around the track. All of them all of these three here are all, or these four are all on the medium tire. Oh, okay. Let's go on board. Come on. Wait, what's going on with my camera? Go back. Sorry, folks. This is being dumb. There we go. All right. Did I lose Joey Cannoli somewhere? Uh-oh. That's why the camera jumped. We lost Joey Cannoli. So that's another driver loss. We're down to only 10. Hey, Polyphony, if you're paying attention, gotta fix this stuff. Alright, well, alright, so up to the top we go. 13 seconds, so Teasbap's knocked off a couple of seconds. It's not going to be enough. We'll see. He's gonna that's a tall order, Teasbap, but you're gonna get a good finish out of it. Definitely put some time away from Rusty Maggots. Those guys look like they're going to be doing okay. Brackus up into fourth position, so not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, these are very different cars from what they drove on the last race, right? Group 3, Group 2 cars are completely different. Madsta into the top 5. He's been there for a bit. Knudsen... What do we got here? So M Van City up into 7th. Colado in 8th. Viper and Romsky. So everyone's pretty well spread out. There is your man, Boko, who is just bonkers. Like, this guy is crazy fast. You know what? Let's go on board with him for a lap here. Keep an eye on the map to see if I see anything get tangled up. But let's watch this guy go through a lap and see how he runs. all those cars running down Kemmel and up Eau Rouge right now. Boko using a lot of transmission, engine braking, a lot of shifting to get the car to rotate the way he wants. Okay, we're at 3.5 minutes left, but Boko just setting a blistering pace. T's map though has knocked off a lot of time, down to 10 seconds. It's not going to be enough to finish off Boko, but it's definitely enough to give him second place. Rusty just needs to hold it out there a little bit longer for that final podium spot. Mazda now on Baracus's in Baracus's slipstream now. Let's keep an eye on this battle because this is for position 4. And that Nissan's got some pretty good brakes on it from what I've heard. So let's see. Yeah, look at him just dive. Look at that close. Look at that closing. Oh my gosh, that was pretty great closing. Mazda trying to hold it together, but he closed half the distance under braking there. That was very well done. Now he should be able to follow Brackus up through Radion and down Kemmel and be able to overtake him. He's very close. He's only 0.3 behind him. Let's keep an eye on this here. This will be for P4. Oh yeah, he gets a good run through there. Look at that. Look at that closing speed right there. Baracus defending. Yep, he's full defensive. Now let's see, can Mazda take him on the outside? Brackus keeping him, squeezing him out there. Not this time, Mazda. Not this time. Brackus, I mean, he's got a whole mirror full of what's going on here. Quick run down through the field. Knudsen in 6th. Van City and Collado battling out for 7th. Viper's not too far away. So right now, this is the battle to watch on track. A minute and a half. So when Boko comes across the line, it will be the final lap. Actually, when all the drivers come across the line, it'll be a final lap. So if anyone's going to do anything, it's got to be on this next lap. So does Mazda get... Ooh, that looks like it could have been a penalty for Mazda. I wonder... He does not need that. Sorry about that, folks. At least I got to the mute button that time before I coughed up a lung. All right. So coming across the line, Boko is coming in. This is the final lap, the white flag lap. Boko 7 seconds up. So just that last lap, T-Span gave him 3 seconds. Just not enough. Just not enough. He was on those hards for a little too long, I think. Rusty is... He's still about 2.5 seconds up from Brackus. Brackus is a little bit busy, though. He is. I don't think he's looking to try to catch Rusty. I think he's just looking to defend his position. All right, Mazda a little too far away for slipstream help. And his fuel light just came on, so he is... I think he's going to have to settle for that and hope that somebody makes a mistake. Yeah, Rusty's still looking pretty good. His fuel light's on too, but he's on the medium tire. But, man, Boko, dude, you are bonkers and crazy fast. It's awesome to see this level of talent showing up and representing. We don't see a lot of drivers from Poland in the GT Champions events, usually because it's the time and it's pretty late over there. So it's nice to have some extra people in here. We'll come back to him. We'll see him cross the line. But look at that. T-Bap down to 6 seconds. Like, he's really made a huge gain on Boko. So T-Bap, no slouch. Rusty sitting there for pole position. But for right now, let's go take a look here as Boko comes across to get the win here in round 2 of the Digit 20K subscriber event. Way to go, Boko. Congratulations, man. That was pretty great. Here comes T-Bap. Little short on time to catch him, but he comes across in P2. Rusty just keeping Baracus at bay enough to come across for that final podium spot. Baracus in 4th. Mazda comes home and has to settle for 5th. Couldn't quite make it all happen on that one lap. But Collado will come home 6th after a win last week. Well, 2 weeks ago. And Romsky makes his way up to 7th and gets around Knudsen just in time. Knudsen, Romsky ran out of fuel. Was that what happened? M. Vancini comes across in 9th. Viper comes across in 10th. Did Knudsen or Romsky run out of gas? Yes, he ran out of gas at the last second. Oh my gosh. Okay, folks, that was fun. That was some good racing right there. Way to go. Way to go, Boko and T-Bap and Rusty. But there you go, Boko. Hey, wave to us, bud. Just lift up your hand and wave. You can't do that? You're not able to do that? All right, anyway. So, Boko, your winner for round 2, Group 2 cars. T-Bap in P2 and Rusty Magus, the reserve from D2, comes up and snatches the final podium spot. Now, next week, guys, and remember, when we close down this broadcast, we're going to start a new one, and it will be for Division 2, which will start in about 5 minutes. So, no rest for the sick here. But the next week, we're going to be at a Daytona infield in the Radical on street tires. So, all these guys in their high downforce cars and their grippy cars, they're not going to get any reprieve come the next round. So Boko takes the win. Congratulations, Boko. Good job, man. Woo. That was good stuff. All right. Well, seeing as how I don't know if everybody pit early. I think maybe the hard tire runners went a little further on the hard tires than they needed to. Maybe by a lap, but yeah, I don't know. Now we'll have to see how Division 2 does. So, all right, folks, that's it for this broadcast. Stick around. I'm going to cut off this broadcast. I'll be right back with a new one. So stay tuned. Come back and watch the next race. All right.